What is up, my crypto legends? I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. Let's analyze the situation here for Bitcoin. We can take a look at the S&P 500. We can take a look at Ethereum, many other cryptos. We can take a look at the DXY, analyze the situation. We can go through the comment section, take a look at your favorite cryptocurrency. But first of all, make sure to absolutely destroy that like button, guys, on your way in, and let's analyze the situation. So I just need one thing from you guys, is just to absolutely destroy the smash up the like button right away. Okay, it takes 2 seconds, and let's go through Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let's go through many cryptos. First of all, let's say hello to the community, over 100 people right now in the comment section. What's up, Andy? J Cola, how are you doing? Joseph, Racing Pixel, got my strongest moderators. Hello, amigo. How was the birthday party? It was absolutely phenomenal. The birthday party is today. Today's a real birthday party. So yeah, yesterday was just lunch, dinner, chill out. Today there's going to be a little bit of fun, of course. Thanks for asking, Joseph. Montopro, sideways Saturday. Yes, very likely. We're not going to see much price action. Now, there is speculation that we are going to defend here this 22.8k range and have a big massive bounce. You know, I would like to know from the community, are you bullish or are you bearish? I'm going to ask in a poll right now, because a lot of people are still bearish, but there are a lot of people saying that, you know, this 24.5k highs, you know, they're going to be broken in the next coming days, you know, by Monday, Tuesday. You know, we are going up. We're going to head to 25k, 28k in the next couple of weeks. And other people say this is it. You know, this is it. We are coming down in the next coming days, break here the lows, and start retesting June lows. So we're going to also take a look at this scenario. I want to know your opinion. Happy birthday, bro, says JT. Thank you very much. Andy, happy birthday. Anshu, thank you very much. Also, Andy, bullish or bearish? Well, we are range trading, okay? Because, of course, there are two scenarios. You know, this might break up or it might break down. Now, what we are looking at for the last few days is range trading. We saw many nice opportunities here in between these levels. We can take a look at it on Ethereum as well, explaining those levels, why we had those opportunities. You know, especially on the weekend, it's just going to be a lot of choppy action. And these levels are very much respected. How are you doing, my man? Azad, I'm doing good. I'm foolish as Bogo fan. Morning, Kevin, how are you? Manati, Andy, you don't look a day over 30, my friend. Thanks. You're bearish. I see people bearish, bullish. Happy birthday, a lot of happy birthdays. Thank you, guys, very much appreciated. Let's ask here in the poll, and we can analyze Bitcoin. Take a look at those levels, okay? Not much to add. Richie, thank you. Keelan, Azad. Let's take a look. I'm going to write a poll here, 1 second. So I'm going to ask if you're bullish or bearish. So, you know, are you bullish on Bitcoin for the coming weeks, right? For the next 1 to 2 weeks, you know, are we going to break 24K? Let me know, guys, in the poll that I am asking right now. Are you bullish on Bitcoin for the coming weeks? And let's take a look quickly at these major levels. Happy birthday, Uncle Grandpa on trade. Thank you very much. Real Al Pacino, thank you, guys. Andy, I'm your new moderator, says Anshu. Probably not yet. You are, I know you're a member, not yet. If you are a strong supporter, just like Racing Pixel, like Scotty, like Joseph, we can see Seb also joining. My smash the like button alarm went off, says Seb. Absolutely, my man. Thank you very much for the support. Let's analyze the Bitcoin price, okay? Because I know it's fun to say hello. And Mark Dutch here in the comment section, another one of my strongest moderators here, giving insane support as always. Right, guys, let's take a look at the levels. All right, let's explain here for any people that haven't joined the live stream or the last couple of videos that we made. All right, for the last 2-3 days, you know, analyzing volume, analyzing the price action. Right, of course we need, when in doubt, you need to zoom out. Okay, but when you want to range trade, you need to zoom in. Right, if you want to trade the zone, you want to zoom in, and it's pretty, you know, clear that we have been in an uptrend for the last few weeks. Okay, the last few weeks has been, you know, in an uptrend, higher lows and higher highs. So, you know, it is better for looking for long-in opportunities on these bounces. So what we talked about here is that we are seeing some signs of exhaustion. There are some signs of exhaustion despite we are in an uptrend. So it's a difficult land, it's a difficult battlefield, right? Because you're in an uptrend, but you are seeing some exhaustion. This is a kind of a double top. We failed to break $24,000 range right here just a few days ago on the 30th, 31st of July, okay? So what is happening right now, you know, this is the levels that we have been talking about. Looking at the 4-hourly chart, you know, absolutely insane. We created a massive support level right over here at the 23.6K range, okay? Massive support level from the 29th, 30th, 31st of July. You know, if we break this low, it's likely to be resistance. Of course, we broke the low and we want to know where we are going to bounce, right? Well, there was a pretty clear area, daily level right there, being very much respected as resistance here. As you can see on the chart, it was a huge daily level. So also it was major volume. We're just going and doing an overview, guys. I know we talked about this yesterday, but let's talk about the levels so where we know what to do once we break them, okay? Take that, you know, have a plan and then get ready for those levels. Of course, we need to know what has happened to know where we are going, right? So yeah, like I said, you know, big support level right there, this one that we created, all right, late July, the last 3 days of July, 23.8, very important level. We got the rejection that we talked about right over here. What are the big support level? Well, we got these daily levels, these green horizontal lines, but not only that, big volume from this 4-hourly candlestick. This is a massive wall of money, all right? Big level. Not only the top of the candle, as you can see here on the price action, you can see this. You can see it's getting support right there at the 22.6, 22.8, having that consolidation, getting those bounces. The top of this major big candle, all right? You adding confluence here with the daily levels, you know, value area low also from the volume profile traded on the last few weeks. Right there, you got a value area low, as you can see, holding the range. So if we do break this level, guys, this is where I want to be prepared. You know, I have a feeling, I have a gut feeling that we are going to defend this range. You know, I have a gut fit. You know, I was bearish just a few days ago. I'm actually feeling bullish with this solid reaction right there. We have a solid consolidation from this level. I have a feeling that this is going to actually, you know, turn around in the next coming days, and we are going to break the 24.5K level. I'm actually bullish after waiting for this reaction. So this, as a trader, as a chart analyst, no emotions. I am bullish on Bitcoin in the long term, like most of the people, but I can switch bullish and bullish, you know, bullish and bearish in days, guys. And this is why this consolidation is looking pretty good. I'm not going to lie. This looks pretty good, pretty well defended around formation, and this does look like it can have some power to break the 24k highs. As you can see here, the third attempt is likely to be broken. We might see some bullish momentum, but we're not going to, you can speculate on that. You could speculate on that. Safest trade here for me, the safest trade would be breaking the support level here at 22.6 right over here. The daily level, the high of the candle, like we mentioned on the latest live streams. If we do break this zone with high volume, guys, and I want to see some volume just like the volume that we did have on the 27th, it is very likely, and we've got two major levels where we could bounce as support and where we could get rejected as resistance, right? This is going to be the trading levels that I am going to trade, all right? I only managed to long this level over here at the 22.8 all the way to the 22.6, okay, here to perfection. That was a perfect trade. We talked about the shorting scenario. That what happened also. Am I going to long or short here? Well, no, because this is already, retesting several times. At some moment, it will break the resistance or it will break the support. We want to get into the first bounce, okay? We want to get into the first bounce. So as I said, right here was the first bounce as support. Getting some phone calls right now at the moment. Right there, bounce as support. Right here, bounce as resistance. So if we break here, this 22.6, it's going to be looking pretty good. Where is our major support levels where we could bounce? Well, we talked about this on the latest live stream. We need to find where is the biggest support, where we do have the biggest volume. As you can see here, volume profile, absolutely insane. This is the volume traded for the last 50 days approximately. We got a massive spike on the VPVR. Point of control is at the 21.2k levels. Value area high is at the 21.4. So this is going to be a huge range where there will be a short-term bounce in between 21.2 and 21.4. It's a range, okay? Stay cautious. If it does have that drop, it's a high probability bounce, okay? Of course, what would be the next major resistance? Level to level. We do have a solid breakdown with volume. Then, of course, if we do retrace with a low volume, this is the scenario that I am looking for, and have choppy action at that 22.6 solid resistance level. Then, of course, I will be looking for shorting opportunity at that level if we have low volume and a consolidation. Now, where we're currently at right now, like I said, if we still consolidate in the next coming hours here in this range, you can speculate with a good risk management, with a tight stop loss, guys, for a long position. If we still consolidate, this is likely to hold, and we are actually going to have some pumpy action and retest the 24k range. So yeah, this is the scenarios that I am looking for. You can speculate for a long, because this is a very strong support level, the 22.6 22.8k range, as you can see on the chart, getting that reaction. Andy, Fib Masterclass. Yeah, I think we can do a live stream of a Fibonacci Masterclass or even a harmonic class. That's a good idea on some live streams. Guys, massive support here in the comment section from Joseph, Racing Pixel, Scotty, Mark Dirch. Thank you, guys. You guys are the best. Happy birthday. Thank you very much, Joseph. Well, basically those are the scenarios, guys. Those are the scenarios. There is a possibility we are defending this range and we might gonna break the 24.5. Of course, we are in an uptrend. You do have some probabilities here in retesting the 24.5k highs. There is a high chance that could happen. I'm in no Bitcoin trade at the moment. I only did this one over here just a few days ago, which was the long on the 2nd of August, all the way up to the 23.6. That's the only trade I took this week. Best trade for me would be a solid breakout, confirmation with large volume, wait for consolidations, and then, continue this kind of downtrend that we have created for the last few days. You know the deal. I am looking for high probability trades, and I hope you guys also. If you know where the price is going, let me know in the comment section. What is your analysis? What do you think the price of Bitcoin is going to do, right? This is only my opinion. This is only my experience, my technical analysis. You can give me your opinion also in the comment section, guys. Send Andy some birthday love, says Scotty. Smash the like. Thank you very much, Scotty, for the insane support. Racing Pixel also. Right, my question here for the community, after doing this Bitcoin analysis, right, keeping it simple, level to level, guys. You know, keeping it simple. We don't need the huge amount of indicators, you know, big levels where we could bounce in and have support, just like we explained the last few days. Look at this range trade, okay, that we have been talking about. The support only, the 22.8 and the 23.6. We only talked about those two levels for the last few days, and this is where we are, guys. This is where we at. So this is what we're looking for. Where's our next trading range? It is all the way down here. You know, this is our trading range in the next coming days. If we do break it, I'm gonna know where to long and where to short, guys. I've been showing you the big major levels here on the chart, looking at VPVR, looking at the daily levels, all right? It is range trading. We do not know a clear direction yet. When will I know a clear direction? If we do break below, solidly below this last higher low, the $21,000 range, okay? If we start doing this and then break this higher low, wow, this is going to be looking pretty bearish. We could have an aggressive drop. I will very likely be confident that continuation to the downside is likely. At this moment, not yet. We are still in an uptrend range, okay? No clear direction to the downside yet. So reading the poll here, are you bullish on Bitcoin for the coming weeks? And I have 60% of people out of over 200 votes saying yes, that people are bullish. There's more people bullish than bearish, but there are quite some people bearish also, 40%. So it's a bit early to say, but I think we dump especially Ethereum. Wow, let's take a look at Ethereum analysis because Ethereum, it really is, there is something very, very curious here on Ethereum. We talked about the bump and run scenario, and you need to take, you just need to take advantage on this. Just speculate that the highs of the bump and run of $2,200 is going to be reached. Look at this bump and run scenario. We talked about this, all right, in the channel for the last couple of weeks, actually, before we actually even broke it. And so far it is looking pretty solid. We are retesting for the second time above 1,700 major support level, turning into resistance. If this breaks, wow, the momentum to the upside can be pretty insane. So I think 22.2 will be, very, very possible. And guess what? This bump and run scenario will come to fruition. It just will happen. Look at this. I mean, it's a pretty solid pattern that when it happens, and you missed out, right? People, you have such amount of bearish sentiment on top of your shoulders that you're like, this is not going to happen. We're going to go lower. And then of course, once it reaches the levels, it's too late. I should have traded that bump and run scenario. But anyway, this is the thing. Emotions, the bearish, the sentiment, the people, the traditional market. So yeah, right, I've got a super chat here and I'm going to read it right away before we go through Ethereum. And someone, Kawindo, is saying, why don't you use the BTC US dollar index? Volume is completely different in index compared to Bybit. Well, I know that Bybit has a huge amount of volume, and there are whales in Bybit at this moment, okay? People trading with tens and tens of millions and hundreds of millions even, they do have over $1 billion, over $1,000 million in trading video, much more than that actually. They have gone up to even $3 to $4 billion. So it is a chart that I do like to take a look at volume on Bybit, because it is one of the top 5, crypto exchanges. Of course, then you have the spot ones, which is Coinbase, Binance, and they do have leverage also, of course, futures. But I just like the volume on Bybit. It's pretty legit. I've been using it for several months right now, looking at volume, and it has been very much respected. For the bounces, the levels, the pressure, I'm pretty confident by reading on Bybit. They do have a huge amount of volume, Kawindo. So that is the reason why, I've been using it for the last few months. I know they have a lot of volume. There are some whales in there. So, yeah, it's pretty legit. Of course, if I go to the BTC index chart, we do know that, look, let's just zoom in here on the chart. I mean, there will be a difference, but I don't think it's going to be much. Right over here, you've got big volume from this 4-hourly candle, low volume, volume can differ not much on some exchanges. Maybe on some with low liquidity, it's a lot, but usually it shouldn't be that much of a difference. We know that this 4-hourly candle from the 27th of July is pretty high. We've got another one that's pretty high here on the 28th. And then the average is low here after the 28th of July. It's pretty low. You do have some spikes, but it's low volume. So if we go to the BTC index chart, let's take a look. We do have a little bit of more volume here. So there is some difference, but the 4-hourly volume right there, the one that is pretty high from the 27th, there is a little bit of a difference, but it's not huge. It's not huge volume, as you can see. We have the big volume from the 27th, second volume from the 28th, and then you have this one right there. There is a little bit of more volume here on the index than on the Bybit chart, but it is more or less an average. It doesn't really matter. You ask a question, my answer is there is huge amount of volume, 24-hour volume, over $1 billion. It can be several billion. And I have been using it to take a look at the major levels with volume, and it has been working fine for me. I know it's one of the top exchanges, so that is the main reason. If we go to Coinbase, there, Coinbase is similar more to the index chart. Bitstamp is totally different. There's no volume here. I like Bybit. I'm going to say, I know there is big volume on that exchange. It's enough for me. 24-hour volume also very important. Let's analyze Ethereum, guys, because Ethereum, like I said, let's take a look here. Zoom in on the 12-hourly. Bump and run scenario. Okay, this is very possible. Bump and run scenario. We talked about this. Now, what has happened here? If we take a look at the 12-hourly chart, also big, range trading. We have been doing a lot of range trading here also on the chart on Ethereum, basically. Check out, we are in a local uptrend for the last few weeks. All right, part of June, higher lows, continuation to the upside. July, higher lows. And guess what? We are getting massive support here from the higher low trend line. Look at this. Bang, bang. And you getting supported to retest the highs. Absolutely insane. This is why you can zoom out if you're in doubt that, you are massive macroly bearish. But if you want to range trade, if you want to day trade, you need to zoom in and take a look at the local levels. What is happening for the last few days? You are creating higher lows. You are getting supported from the trend line right there at the $1,600 range. You got a massive resistance zone here. Bang, bang, bang. This is easy peasy right there. This is actually, it's an easy level for a potential speculation to retest the highs. Now, it's going to be very interesting. What is the next opportunity on Bitcoin? Let's keep it clear here with levels, guys. Let's keep it simple for the people that are, not that experienced, or even if they have 10 years of experience, right? Let's go with the levels and with the price action. It is, pretty clear right now that this $1,700, $1,750 range is a solid resistance. We are getting rejected and we are hitting it right now, and we are getting a reaction here looking at the 12-hourly chart. So what would be the highest probability trade right now? Of course, if you do get the next price action, trying to attempt to break the highs and fail, creating a swing failure pattern from this high, getting rejected, then this is going to be an insane shorting opportunity. This means that the bullish momentum has failed and it's getting exhausted, and you will have time for a shorting opportunity. It will be nice to see Ethereum, you know, trying to get above $1,790, which was the last high created on July. If that fails, we are going down, baby. This is going to be a confirmation of, you know, swing failure, bearish exhaustion, double top scenario. That is the moment you want to step in a trade. Well, that is the moment that I want to step in a trade, of course. And yeah, that would be, you know, that would be insane for a short. Of course, if you want more confirmation, range trading here on Ethereum has been pretty insane, as you can see here, right? You can go to the 4-hourly chart for those day trades, small swing trades, big resistance at the 1,600, bounce up. You create a solid support level at 1,680 right there. And look at this, strong support, strong resistance. You break the support, bang, you bounce at the resistance of 1,600. You come back up. Where do you get rejected? From the solid support level, turning into resistance. You know, this range trading zone is pretty easy, right? Small double bottom, getting the bounce from the higher lows, so you can speculate that you are creating a double bottom. This was a nice long opportunity just yesterday, before yesterday actually, sorry, on the 4th of August. You know, you could speculate that this level will hold. This level is going to hold. Why not long it for a double bottom? Okay, you adding confluence, and this is likely to retest the highs. But what would be the next high probability trade? For me, it's pretty simple. We need to break the 1,600 for confirmation, or break the 1,750. We have a solid breakout with high volume. You know, it is almost kind of guaranteed if we do have a correction with low volume on Ethereum, it is likely to have that leg back up. It's a strong resistance level. It will likely turn into support only if we have a solid breakout. What is going to happen to a lot of traders, especially a lot of retail, a lot of newbies? We are going to see the price action potentially breaking here, hitting 1,800, 1,850, and potentially people break out trading. And this is a high risk trade if you are breakout trading. The way I'm going to trade it is wait for the breakout, for the price action to do what it needs to do. Now, and then potentially trade any type of retracement, right? You break out trade and FOMO in this, you are at the risk of a big, massive swing failure pattern, double top scenario, and you're going to get absolutely exterminated. Lows here with stop losses right there, and bang, you likely to hit that level. Let's think out of the box. Let's wait for a swing failure. Let's wait for a solid breakout. Any of those two scenario, guys. That is how I am going to approach this potential trade. Of course, there's another way here. You break 1,600. This is a solid level. You'll be breaking below the last higher low and the support trend line. Bang, bang. You are likely to get a rejection at 50% or 618 from the highs. That is, you want to have that continuation of the potential large correction, right? If that makes any sense. Of course, I will be trading this on Bybit. Bybit is my favorite swing trading platform for crypto. Extremely low fees, okay? You do get an insane bonus of up to $4,450 that you can claim at the rewards hub, okay? Once you sign up with the link in the description, up to $4,450. Now, looking at Bitcoin, it does look like it can have a reversal right there, okay? Strong support level, the 22.6. You can speculate along if you do have good risk management, guys. The only position I'm in right now is the one in Prime XBT, which is on the S&P 500. I am in a loss in August on the S&P 500. I've had 2 stop losses at this moment. For the moment, I'm in profits. I have much more profits than my 2 stop losses at the moment. This was in very good profit because we did have a crazy drop all the way to the 4,100 points almost on the S&P. And yeah, we went back up again. I've got stop loss at break even because who knows, you know, we might open with a gap. We might, you know, go to higher levels. but I think that major correction on the S&P 500 is very likely. I'm speculating on it, and I think, you know, the swing trade is gonna give me more than, you know, 5 to 10 stop losses. Okay, you can get stopped out a couple of times if you have good risk management. My trade is all the way up here at the 4,160 points. As you can see, you know, I'm very far, you know, and my stop loss is above here, just at the 4,178 points. So you know, the risk to reward at this range, trying to catch this, we actually created a diamond pattern on the S&P. Sorry guys, I'm just doing a little bit of talk. I gotta rush, I gotta go. I've got a lunch also. S&P 500 guys, very important. Like I said, we are hitting huge resistance. If you zoom out on the 12 hourly, we're still in an aggressive multi-monthly downtrend, right? And we are hitting the point of control from the volume traded since the beginning of 2021. Over 18 months, the point of control is exactly here at the 4,150 points on the S&P 500. This is the biggest resistance level that it's got. It is now. It is right now. So what has happened here on the lower time frames? And I wanted to, I mean, I have traded. I'm in that trade right now. It's at $650 in profit at this moment, but this is going to be a swing trade. I'm not going to take profits. I'm looking for those swing trades. Guys, on PrimeXBT, you can trade with crypto as collateral, USDT, USDC, Bitcoin, or Ethereum, and you are using it to trade S&P 500, gold, oil, natural gas, Forex. They got other cryptos. You know, unrealized profit right now, $650. I'm using Bitcoin. It's 0.0228 Bitcoin. You know, I'm using Bitcoin as collateral, trading other markets. You got an insane bonus down below, guys. It is 7% added to your deposit. This is only for experienced traders, and this is another way to support the channel. I use PrimeXBT and Bybit. These are my only exchanges that I use. There are some many other exchanges that are good, of course, such as Margex, BitGet, but you know, my favorite ones are these two. They're the ones that I am using mostly, and you know, they are good, so why not you use them? Only for experienced traders, guys. You got an insane bonus down below. Let's go back to the S&P 500 here, because we actually created a beautiful diamond pattern here. It was a beautiful diamond pattern, and I was seeing it. I was saying this is going to drop right now, and I'm in that trade. I am in that trade from the highs. So you know, right over here on the 1 hourly chart on the S&P, guys, it is important to analyze the S&P 500 to see what could happen also with crypto, right? You got the highs right there, okay, higher high, lower high, you got lower lows and higher lows right there. This was you know, it was a pretty nice diamond pattern right there. You know, I did know that a correction was very likely. You got high probability, you know, at least a 60% chance that from this point, you know, these highs, this is exhaustion, you got this spike in the middle, then it's likely to get that correction. A lot of volatility here on the S&P. Anyway, like I said, S&P 500 is hitting strong resistance. Let's see if we open, you know, we might open in a gap, you know, we might go higher. I think it is unlikely. It is just about to have that big major correction, slightly breaking highs. This is the kind of move that I love, a kind of a small distribution of event here. It would be the ideal scenario, hitting big resistance right now at this moment. Anyway, Andy Bitcoinsensus says Sultan US 100, so Nasdaq, I guess, it hit its head, getting rejected at the top of the weekly channel to the dime, expecting macro lows in the coming weeks, months. I absolutely also do think that that could happen. I know we are also creating, you know, bearish divergence, sorry, hidden bearish divergence on the daily or on the on the daily chart, basically. All right, let me just show you here. We are creating massive hidden bearish divergence. We are having high highs on the RSI, and we are still having aggressive lower lows on the price action. Okay, we would have to get above the 4,200 points for these diverge, and really big solidly, because if we start chopping out at this range, this is going to be exaggerated hidden bearish divergence. So this means that the trend is likely to continue. You know, we are almost at the overbought territory here with a massive downtrend. you know, RSI is not my favorite indicator, but it's fun to see sometimes to confirm the big resistance and the exhaustion. It is likely, in my opinion. Okay, if we start getting above this resistance, wow, it's going to be looking pretty bullish. Smash the like button. White Eagle, happy birthday, Andy. Thank you, Ashad. Joseph, thanks for the insane support. Seb, thank you very much. Remember to smash the like button for the birthday boy, says Seb. Guys, I have to go. I have to rush for lunch. We've talking about the S&P 500, Bitcoin, the major levels. Not much is going to go on, in my opinion, in the weekend. It's going to be choppy action. Not too much. We're not going to see a $2,000 move on Bitcoin. Very unlikely. Just a few $100 moves. Stay safe. Take a look at Ethereum. Yeah, I mean, we've taken a look at Ethereum, sorry, and S&P 500. They're the ones that are leading the market, okay? Thank you very much for the birthday wishes, guys. I'm going to wrap up. I hope you enjoyed this quick live stream. Smash up the like button. Check out Bitcoinsensus website. We will do a long live stream tomorrow, Sunday, getting ready for the potential scenarios on Bitcoin, Ethereum, S&P, some altcoins also. We will take a look at Solana. We will take a look at the other, you know, L1s such as Polkadot, Solana, Cardano if you want. This will be tomorrow, guys, on tomorrow's live stream. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll be getting ready for our trading opportunities tomorrow, Sunday, waiting for Monday for the whales to come in, and let's try and move with the whales direction, the same direction from the whales, you know, trying to get a little bit of that money, you know, with the same direction from the whales. Guys, thank you for joining the live stream. Stay safe. Check out our socials. Also, Bitcoinsensus website down below. Totally free information, as you can see here. Thank you for joining, and I will see you in the next one.